You know what's great? Going to a game. You know what's not great? Parking at a game. With Uber, you can turn event parking into a non-event. Just install the Uber app. Enter your destination, confirm your location, and within minutes, a car will pick you up. I know, right? With upfront fares, you can know the price before you go. And you pay with the Uber app so you can save your cash for the souvenir shop. So make tonight a fun night. Install the Uber app now and take your first ride today. Uber, the better way to get there.
Goldilocks Productions presents the Butterfly Medium Show with Ivana. Ivana, the Butterfly Medium, is a world-renowned psychic medium. She is a third or fourth generation psychic medium since her family immigrated from Italy. Ivana has a magical gift that will turn a skeptic into a believer. The Butterfly Medium has been giving healing messages from loved ones on the other side for over 2 decades. Ivana started feeling ghosts and spirit around her since her mom's passing, only 3 days after Ivana's 5th birthday. Her mom has communicated with her through the Monarch ButterFlies since the young age of 7 years. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard if you would like to speak with Ivana. The call-in number is 713-955-0594. Again, that's 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you would like to get on air with Ivana to ask her or her special guest a question. Enjoy this magical and healing show.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to my show, The Butterfly Medium Show. I am your host, Ivana Figueredo, world-renowned psychic medium, The Butterfly Medium. I am so happy to be here with everyone today. Things have been really rapidly changing for me the last few weeks since we've moved, which Spirit showed me from a while back that once we move, things are going to be flowing. And I know I've talked to you guys about this before, about the surge that is happening. It's absolutely just amazing, and I'm starting to really, really feel it. For those of you that don't know who I am a world-renowned psychic medium. I love connecting with your loved ones on the other side. So today we're going to have a wonderful show. We always do, because every time that Spirit is around, there is always fire. So the room is always on fire whenever we have Spirit here. So thank you to everybody for participating, for listening to my show on Thursdays. And as you know, I am on the air on this Blog Talk radio show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time with the Goldilocks production with my very beautiful and wonderful producer, Tiffany Whitesage. So thank you so much, Tiffany, for being here and for giving us intuitives this beautiful opportunity to connect to people on a day-to-day basis. I absolutely love my show, and I know you do as well. And guys, for those of you that have never experienced a reading from me or have not heard any of my readings, you're absolutely going to enjoy this show. So if this is your first time, welcome and thank you for being here. And again, I am Ivana Figueredo, the Butterfly Medium. If you haven't checked out my website, please do so at thebutterflymedium.com. And also, if you haven't checked out my Facebook page, The Butterfly Medium, please go check it out and like and share my page. There's so much going on. Also, you can connect with me on Ivana Figueredo. That's my main page. And you can see all and watch, any of my live videos that I have been doing lately on Facebook. they have been they're becoming a real big hit on Facebook, and we are getting thousands and thousands and thousands of people viewing and responding, and I am just so very blessed, so happy, and just so pleased to be here to help heal the world. Guys, again, if you haven't watched any of the Facebook Live videos, I do encourage you to do so. I randomly come on, however, I do try and give everybody notice when I will be on next. So if I decide I'm going to be on tomorrow night at 7 p.m., then I'll let everybody know, usually a day before or the day of. So it's just random, and it's absolutely amazing. For those of you that are in Ontario, please know that this weekend is my last show in London. It's a small show at the Springs restaurant in London on Springbank Ave. There are a couple tickets remaining for those of you that would like to come and share a little bit of heaven with the Butterfly medium. Tickets are only $40, and that includes a beautiful gourmet lunch. Also, our next tour, part of our tour, is Stratford, Ontario. We're going to be at the Arden Park Hotel on Tuesday, March the 7th, from 7 to 9 p.m. is the general admission show. So for those of you who would like to purchase a general admission ticket, you will be able to watch the 7 to 9 p.m. open mediumship show that I will be putting on. The VIP section has already been fully sold out. They are limited seating only, and there's up to 25 seats, and that's what we have sold. So, guys, there's no more seats available in the VIP section. However, we are actually almost sold out of the entire show. I can't even believe it. So this is going to be one of my first real big shows, and after this, I'm going to continue the tour in southwestern Ontario. We are going to try and go as far north and east as we can. But we haven't decided the route that we're going to be starting on or taking. So for anybody who's in Ontario, please check out my Facebook page from time to time or every day to see when the next location is that I will be visiting for my tour. So guys, why don't we begin with the show? And sorry, once again, for those of you that are just listening for the first time, as a psychic medium, first of all, you need to know all mediums are psychic, but not all psychics are mediums. So now as a medium, I am connecting to a higher vibration, to a higher level, to a higher energy. And what's happening is with this surge that is coming, we're able to get stronger and stronger and stronger messages. For myself, I connect to loved ones on the other side, and it is absolutely beautiful when they connect with me and give me messages for my guests or for my listeners. Now, one thing I do like to mention to people is, as I'm giving a reading, the best way that I could describe it is that they're playing like a game of charades with me. So they show me all these signs and symbols, and we have to make sense of it. And also a mother figure is also the same vibration as a grandmother or mother-in-law or stepmom. So just know that if I say to you, I feel a mother figure, mother vibration, it could also be your mother-in-law, or it could also be your great-grandmother. Maybe your great-grandmother that you never met, or maybe, your great-grandmother that passed away 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It doesn't matter how long ago they passed. When they want to connect, they want to connect. So I encourage all of you to please, anyone that's listening, if you would like any messages from me, I encourage you to call in and see if you can get through. The call-in number is, by the way, a U.S. phone number. So anybody who lives in Canada, please make note that this is a U.S. number, and there are charges, long-distance charges that will apply on your phone. So just wanted to point that out. The phone number is 713-955-0594. So in any case, let's get started with the show, because I know Spirit is hanging around and they're getting very anxious, and they're showing me the number 4. So I don't know if that's going to be 4 readings today or something to do with the number 4. Maybe the next person or the first person that I speak with, the number 4 means something to this person. So let's take our first caller number 978. Hello, caller 978. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hi, my name is Trish. I'm calling from Connecticut, and I have never spoken to you, so I'm very excited.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. How did you hear about me?
I just saw your show page on Blog Talk.
Oh, nice. Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Trish. I know that you will enjoy the show. I don't know if you have time to stay and be a part of the entire show. It is 1 hour until 2 p.m. But one of the first things, I'm getting a connection for you, but before I begin, did you call in because you had a question, or did you just want to see what happens, whatever happens, happens?
Well, a little bit of both. I had a question about if Spirit had a message about relationship, but I'm open to whatever you get.
Okay. One of the things, and for all the listeners that are listening right now, one of the things I always tell my clients or my listeners, excuse me, or my fans for that matter, is don't tell me anything about yourself or don't tell me who's in Spirit, because that's what I'm here for, and Spirit will always show me. So I always say to people, don't tell me anything about yourself. So I was just going to say to you, whatever you do, don't tell me who's in Spirit, because they're going to come through and make themselves known anyway. So one of the very first things, and right now I'm just kind of clearing my cards because I feel like I'm going to be pulling out a card for you shortly, but I feel like there is a father figure who's in Spirit. I don't know if it's your father-in-law or if it's your father or grandfather, but this man shows himself to have a mustache or some sort of facial hair. If it's not anybody that, makes sense to you, don't worry about it. Sometimes it will make sense to you at the end of the reading. It could be an uncle that passed away, but there's definitely a very strong male spirit for you that is here visiting. Is it your dad that's passed, Trish?
Yeah, it's my dad, my grandfather, and my uncle, so you could be anyone.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So now, who's the one with the mustache?
I think at one point they all had them.
Okay.
So.
Okay. They're just showing themselves, and yes, it could be at one time or another. But they are showing me. I'm seeing darker hair on this person, like almost jet black. It could be from when they were younger. I don't know, but very strong features, almost like a Tom Selleck kind of feature. I don't know why, but this is what they show me.
Yep, that would be my dad.
Okay, so very nice to meet your dad. Here he is. He says Peter or Philip. Peter or Philip, or something that sounds like, and one of the things I forgot to mention is when I'm hearing Spirit, I hear them in a muffled tone and I hear them in a gargle tone. So it could be something that sounds like Peter or Philip, or just sounding like that sound, the beginning of the sound, like the full or the lip or the but this is what I'm hearing is Peter or Philip. And also for some reason, they always jump in tens with numbers, so I just wanted you to know that. And so if they show me something like, they showed me the number 4 before I took your call, so it could be 4, it could be 14, it could be 24. But does the number 4 make any sense to you with your dad? Was it when he passed, or the time he passed, or his birthday, or someone's birthday around you, or was there 4 children, or was there 4 of you in the family?
The number 4 relates to my mom. That's her birthday.
Okay. And is your mom still here in the physical world, meaning she's still alive, or is she in spirit with your dad? I feel she's present. She's physical.
No, she's passed.
She's passed. Okay. Well, her energy is very, very strong, so perhaps she's here as well. So just know that maybe your mom's taking a step back to let your father speak. But I do feel the presence of your mom very strongly. Like I feel a mother energy. So whether it's your mom, your grandma, your mother-in-law, know that whoever is here to come and give you messages, they're all going to be here. So what's going to happen now is I might have your uncle, your grandma, your grandfather, your dad, your mom, and they're all going to give you messages. And sometimes I don't know what the message means. Well, I never know what the message means because the message is for you. So they want you to know 3 things today. I've chosen 3 cards intuitively for you. First of all, they're saying look after your gut. I don't know if they're saying look at your gut, make sure you follow your gut feeling, or look after your gut, like if you're having issues with your belly. But what they are saying is be true to you. You're talking about romance. And they said romance is in the wings for you. It's in the wings, W-I-N-G-S, like angel wings. So I think what they're trying to say is that it's in the works for you. So they're trying to find you love and romance. Are you currently disconnected from a relationship that just recently ended within the last 12 months to 18 months?
I am.
Okay. So they're validating this for you, but they're asking you to just not worry right now. Just be normal, like be yourself. Don't look for it too much. If you are looking for new romance, they're saying don't look for it too much. It's in the works for you. They said it's in the wings for you.
Okay.
Okay, and also the other card was finances. Stop worrying about the finances, but I feel you're kind of steady and stable. This is what they show, and more is going to come. More is going to come for 2017 as I wish, and I do feel this for a lot of people that I'm giving readings to, that this surge is going to be happening for a lot of people. Your father's talking about a self-employment business. Was that your dad, or was it you, or are you having thoughts of it?
It's not me. It's not my dad. But I'm surrounded by people that are doing that.
Okay. So what he could be validating or giving you as a sign and symbol is it's time to start looking into your self-employment, whatever it is that maybe something that you've been wanting to do, maybe something that you're stuck at work. I don't feel you're working as much, or you're disconnected from where you're working because you're just bored. There's no longer a challenge. You're done with it. It's been a while. I'm kind of done. I need challenges, and it's not happening right now. Is this true?
It is.
Okay. So what he's asking you to do is perhaps look into some new challenges for yourself. Look into some, first of all, he says new love, and second of all, he says new challenges like employment challenges, career challenges, self-employment challenges. Start something that you feel that you might have a passion for. Maybe something that, do you work with people's feet, or do you work in a salon or something?
No, I don't. I work for a software company.
Okay, so I don't know why they're showing me feet. It's almost like you're massaging people's feet, or you're working with people's feet, like you're a nurse, or you work in a spa or in a salon. Were you thinking about getting into nursing, maybe?
No, that's not something I think I could do.
Okay, so I don't know what it is, but he's making me feel maybe you need to kick back your feet, have your feet massaged, and kick back and relax, because he's showing me massaging of the feet.
Okay, that makes sense.
He says, yes, that would make sense. So seeking and finding is the time for you right now, is what he says. You need to seek and you need to find what it is that you want to do. So he says, you can pick it out of the haystack, he says. Anything that you want to achieve, you will, because you've got the strength. Are you a Sagittarius? Are you December? He shows me Sagittarius.
I'm a Virgo, but Sagittarius is the relationship I just broke up.
Oh, okay. So that's maybe he's showing me that strength from the Sagittarian. I don't know what he means by that, or maybe he's just showing me the relationship that just ended. Maybe it was time for end in order for you to be able to move on, in order for you to create new in your life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. But your father says many blessings and need not worry yourself today. He says you're like a tiger. So, a lion, like a Leo, like a tiger. The spiritual meanings of tigers and lions, because this is what he's making me feel. Courage. Maybe look for more courage, or you have a lot of courage, but he's also talking about your courage and the strength that you possess inside.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah. So he's very proud of you. What you've done so far, that's today, he's extremely proud of what you've done. Very proud.
Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah. He talks about a young daughter. I don't know if this is your daughter or if this is a niece of yours or somebody else, but he talks about a young daughter that either is in spirit or that he's here watching over. Whoops, do you have a young daughter?
I don't.
Okay. So there's a young daughter around you. Could be your spirit guide. Could be a niece of yours. Could be, I don't know if you've ever lost a pregnancy. Could be a daughter that you have in spirit. But he talks about a young daughter that's around you. So again, it could be your spirit guide, or it could be someone that's in your family that maybe right now it's not coming to you, or it could just be someone that's around you all the time in spirit.
Oh, I'll pay attention for that.
Yes, please do. He shows me a gold coin. I don't know if you have a gold coin or his gold coin, but it's almost like it's like he's showing me this gold coin for you, kind of saying to you, this is yours. You've got this. You've got this. It's almost like he's giving you this gold coin as your good luck charm, but he's telling you, you've got this. This is what he shows me.
It's like something that was bequeathed to me, or is this just kind of a symbol?
It's just kind of a symbol,
Okay.
unless it's something that you have of his, or unless something that you have at home. But he shows me this symbol of a gold coin, and he's telling me, you've got this. You've got this. You can do this. So I'm going to say that this is a symbol from him.
Okay.
And maybe this is why he shows the lions, the tigers around you. That strength and courage. Find courage, but you've got your strength.
Right. So
Find courage.
it's interesting when you say that they're around me. Are they physically? They can they can change the outcome of a situation, or they can influence it.
Yes, they can, very much so. I can say to you right now, just as an example, I can say to you right now, I see that you're expecting a child. That child is going to be a boy, but it ends up being a girl. Whether it's spirit that changes that thought, or whether it's spirit or changing energy, like if I say to you, you're moving next week, but then you don't end up moving for another 6 months, well, it's because spirit needed you to be there for another 6 months because energy changed. Something happened where you needed to be where you are for a little bit longer. They will change. Like even myself, if I'm late for an appointment to meet with a client, I strongly believe that yes, it's partly my fault, yes, but I also believe that it's always spirit that intercedes because they weren't ready that day or that moment. They needed more time to connect with me. So yes, they can change the energy of what is around you. So right now, if there's, toxic, relationships, they can release that for you. They can help you release it. They can help you heal from it, which is what they show.
Okay.
If there is some other change that you're planning on doing and that change doesn't happen, that energy can change. Yes, it can. But they are energy and they know everything that's going on. And they can help you through it all. All you have to do is ask. Your mom says something like Lulu. Lulu?
I'm trying to think of what that could mean.
Yeah. I don't know if it's you like your Lululemon gear, or you had a dog named Lulu, or I don't know, but I'm hearing Lulu. Lulu. Maybe it's somebody's name, but I'm not hearing it properly. My ears, since I've been doing like so many readings and all this Facebook Live reading stuff that I've been doing, my ears, I need to get drained because spirit is so strong that my ears are just, they're really starting to hurt because of the energy that I'm feeling from spirit.
Yeah, I'll write that down. I can't place it at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Trish, I hope you enjoyed that. That was really meant for you to hear today. Your father said you really, really needed to hear today. You needed to have this validation today. You needed to understand the facts and how to move on.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay. You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for that call, Trish. That was awesome. Well, this is a little weird, a little strange. So the first caller was caller number 978, and now it's 678. It's almost like the reverse, the upside down 9 into a 6 and 7, 8 are the last two digits. Hi, caller 678. What is your name? Where are you calling from, please?
Hi, this is Kathy from Atlanta, and I would notice little weird things like that too. That's so bizarre that you said that.
I know, isn't that crazy? So obviously Spirit is here for you as well, and they're very, very strong here for you. It's the connection that they want to make. But first, before we start, I'm sorry, what did you say your name is, please, and if you could spell it?
Kathy, Kathy.
Perfect, thank you. And that would have been my next question. Do you spell it with a C or a K? So thank you for that validation. And you're from Atlanta, Georgia?
Yes.
Wow, wonderful. Well, thank you very much. I don't know if you've been paying attention or if you've been watching. Are you on my Facebook page at all?
No, I'm not.
Well, okay. It's really funny because I've been doing a lot of these Facebook Live videos and giving readings on Facebook Live, and there's a lady from Georgia who posted, I am addicted to watching Ivana Figueredo live on Facebook. So that's really nice. And she's also in Atlanta, Georgia. So I thought, I wonder if there was a connection there. It's such a small world, right?
It is a very small world.
Mm-hmm. Now, I have a question for you, Kathy. Because the previous lady that I was speaking with, and I'm always very adamant when Spirit says something or shows something, they could be waiting in line to speak with you. But I wanted to ask you, is there a connection with you with a young daughter?
A young daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning me having a young daughter? Or knowing somebody that... I have a
No.
daughter, but she's 36, so I wouldn't say she's young.
Yeah, no, she's not young, so then it wouldn't be this. Because I was just, if you heard the last call, I was talking to her about this young daughter that I kept feeling around, and I thought, well, let me see if maybe that young daughter is someone that's either in Spirit for you, or if you have a young daughter that's here. So it's not for you, so we'll just leave it at that. But Kathy, let's move on from that. What can I help you with today? What would you like to know?
I would, if you could look into, I'm having some issues with my house. I had a pipe bust in my house. Had to get my whole house repiped. The contractors did.
One of the
Ma'am?
things before you go on, I'm sorry to interrupt. I usually don't like interrupting, but if something comes to me real quick, I just have to say it out loud. And what they were showing me, as soon as you started talking, but didn't say house yet, was finances. They said finances. So I just wanted you to know that before we continued on. But you can go ahead. So, and then I'll explain to you what they're talking about, because I feel I don't know if it's issues of finances or worry of finances, but now with all this typing stuff that you're getting done, who knows if this is what they're referring to. They're talking about loss and water, and they're also talking about loss and water damage. This is what they're saying.
Okay. So the contractors didn't damage my house. Then I had to seek counsel. They're fighting it out with the contractor's insurance company, but I don't think they're doing things appropriately, and I don't trust them. We had a big blowout argument yesterday, and we're supposed to talk today. My biggest concern is, are they going to be able to resolve the issue so I will have enough money to be able to take care of my house? And I don't trust them. I have and this isn't just from yesterday's conversation, it's just a build-up, and like yesterday just filled it, because it's like they say one thing and then they put something else in writing, and it's like, no, if you go back to what you said in the email, it's not what your talking head is saying. So it's a lot of that, but at the end of the day, do you ever see my house going back to normal is the question.
Well, one of the things I always tell people is I never sugarcoat anything, okay? So whatever I tell you, I think sometimes people I know that sometimes people have high hopes and they want to hear all the positive stuff, and sometimes, of course, things come out in a different kind of a way. Sorry, I'm actually, just give me 1 second. I was shuffling my cards and I just noticed that my deck I didn't use this deck for my last reading, but the cards are all flipped up, and so they're all the reverse. And just give me 1 second. Okay, perfect. That's all. I just wanted to have that. I just wanted to quickly change that. So I'm just losing my train of thought. Just give me a moment here. One of the things that they were showing me, as I mentioned to you before, is the water, and they're making me feel like there's lots of damage. I don't know if it's obviously from the pipes or from something else. However, what they're saying is there's 3 cards that I just pulled up. Okay, the very first one was the truth be told. I'm going to be completely bluntly honest with you, Kathy, and I'm going to tell you that, first of all, they want you to release your emotions to this house. I feel that maybe your house carries a lot of memories for you, which is understandable. Yes, there's money in the house or equity or whatever the case may be in finances, but they're saying the truth be told, that this is going to drag on, and they're making me feel it's not ever going to be the same again. I feel it's going to be unfinished work or unsettled business. This is what I'm feeling. So what your gut feeling is telling you, that you don't trust them for some reason. Did you say there are people working right now?
No, on the home?
Mm-hmm.
No. Believe it or not, ma'am, this happened December 31st of 2016.
Okay, so I was just going to say, what they're talking about then is what's happening now. It's unresolved right now. So this is what they're referring to. I feel that it's unresolved business, and I feel it's just going to drag on. It's just going to drag on. This is what they're saying. Is there a male around you in this ordeal? Is there like a brother or somebody else, but like a strong male person around you with this thing that's going on in the middle of this?
No.
Whether it's your attorney, whether it's a counsel, or whether it's a husband or a partner, I don't know. But they're showing me a male around this. They're saying to me this is the never-ending story. It's like you're in this whirlwind, and the card shows that you've got your hands over your face, like, oh, my goodness. When is this crap ever going to end? It's starting to take a toll on you emotionally. They're asking you to be flexible, and they're also saying you have the higher power. They're asking you to let go. I don't know why. Maybe let go of what you can. And if you have to start over, start over. But they're saying never-ending story. This is what I'm getting. I just feel it's unresolved, it's unfinished business, and they're not giving me high hopes for it. I don't know why. Now, let me ask you something. Did you say you had a contractor? Did the contractor actually finish the work?
No, they didn't finish the work, and they damaged the work that they did. Like floors are probably simpler. I had bamboo floors put down, brand new, throughout my house. They're all scratched. They're not shined. It's just literally I have to redo the whole floors.
Wow.
It's stuff like, right, my ceilings, they scrape the texture to make them smooth. They're waving. Their color discoordinations. It is just like horrid. The paint for the walls where they try to sand and fix stuff, you can see where they sand down too much. It's literally, my whole house has to be redone.
Wow, that is insane.
So
I feel that there's a huge loss of money for you, unfortunately. Like I'd love to be more positive about it, but I'm just going to tell you what I see. I don't feel that compensation is going to be there. They're asking you to be flexible and possibly let go, because this is just going to keep on dragging. And I said to you before, I feel like this is dragging on. And one of the cards that I did receive was the never-ending story. Same thing, same scenario. Like, oh my gosh, how much more of this? I can't handle this anymore.
So be flexible with what? I don't understand that part.
They're asking you to be flexible with decisions. If you have to, take a settlement, or I don't know, but be flexible with decisions. If you're asking for, let's say, $4 and they say, no, we can only give you $1, they're asking you to be flexible. Maybe it's with the work. Maybe it's the financial end of it. Maybe it's, what the attorney, when you go to court. I know it's a bit different in the U.S. than it is here in Canada, but they're just asking you to be flexible. Are you supposed to be going back to court for this?
We haven't went to court yet. The attorney is trying to get a settlement out of the insurance company. And the insurance company, for the damages to the structure part of my home, the walls, the ceilings, the floors, stuff like that, they're saying they're not liable. The attorneys have threatened to sue, but then this is where I say in their talking heads yesterday, they say, well, we can't sue the insurance company. We would have to sue the contractors. I was like, that's not what I hired you for. It was
right.
to go after. So that's where it's just, and I'm flexible. I never thought I would get everything I asked for, but I need at least 75% of it. I'm flexible because I knew I wouldn't get all of it, but they're nowhere close. And that's where I say with attorneys, I don't feel like they're fighting on my behalf, and they're talking out two sides of their head. And so I don't know what to do. And it's my home, yes, it's emotional, but I don't have anywhere. I have to have my house. I don't have anywhere. I can't sell it. I lose $40,000 off my house if I sell it. So it's the rock and the hard place.
They showed me a piece of important information, but then I lost my train of thought as I always do. But it was because I wanted to hear what you had to say. They do show me the number 6. So I don't know if it's the month of June or July, but something to do with the number 6, whether it's 6 months, whether it's 6 from now. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. It just came back to me. They're saying, how they said to you that you need to sue the contractor. Well, the contractor is not worth anything for suing, if that makes sense.
Exactly. No, that's why I had a blowout with them, because they're like, well, we told you that we can sue the contractors. We're confident to get a judgment. I said, I never hired you for that. 1, 2, it makes no sense to sue the contractors because they have no money. Doing a judgment, all I'm going to do is incur fees, and I get nothing out of it. It's just like, and I don't know if they don't understand the monetary with the legal aspect, or they're just truly trying to screw me over.
Yeah. I do.
You know what I'm saying? So
I do. It's totally understand that.
Some stuff is common sense. I mean, it doesn't. But as far as with the insurance company, do you see them paying this 75% of what I've asked for at least?
I don't feel that. Now, what I was seeing was what I saw earlier, and I wasn't sure if it was a settlement that they were referring to, or if it was what you're going to be getting back. I saw 50%. This is what I saw. So let's say, for instance, you have $100,000 equity in your home right now, or that they've damaged all this stuff. They'll give you're going to get 50%. They just showed me 50 or 50%. That's what I was seeing. So I don't know if it's $50,000, $5,000. I don't know, but they're showing me something to do with the 50.
Well, the claim was, total asking was 57, it's 57 or 56 rounded. So there's a 5, but I don't know if that's a 5, meaning they'll stay in the 50 range, or it's 50%, like you said, of that. So that's
right. So what I'm going to tell you is, if you already know it's 50,000 that you're asking for, or going for, whatever the case may be, and they're showing 50%, 50,000, that could be your settlement is 50,000, or like you said, it could be in the 50s. So maybe you are going to get what you are supposed to get, or maybe they're saying 50% of your 57,000, which would be 2,750 to 27,500.
Mm-hmm.
That would be 50%, because I feel that in their own, they're either going to try and get away with it, or they really think that it's not their fault, and that they can't give you anything, but they'll give you something. They're going to say basically, F you, it's not our fault, but you know what, just to get out of our hair, well, this is what we'll give you. This is what I'm seeing, and it's going to be interesting. However, Kathy, I cannot go on and on and on about it, just because, I mean, a call like this, it would really require you to have your own full reading to kind of really get, all the information and what have you. Not that I want to cut you off short or anything, but it's already 20 to 2, and I do have to take another call. But they're saying,
I understand.
So they're also telling you, don't worry about it. Let things take its course. Let it take its course. Relax. What's going to happen? Well, whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. Whether you like it or not, that's what's going to happen. They're telling you you're thinking about it too much. And again, I got the same card, never-ending story. So they're saying stop stressing yourself over it, because it's not worth it. It's going to be the never-ending story. So that's what they've asked you to do.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. If you ever, whenever you find out, I know I won't remember. I never remember readings that I do, but you can message me, down the road on Facebook, if you're on Facebook or on my website, and let me know what happens. Just say, you once did a reading for me on your Blog Talk Radio, and this is what I was concerned about. This is what you told me, because I get so many testimonies like that where people will say to me, this is exactly what you told me, and this is everything that's happened. So it'd be interesting to see.
Okay, I will. But you did hit on some points, so I appreciate your time.
Oh, you're welcome. You take care.
You too.
And goodbye.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye now. All right, so our next caller is 678. I'm sorry that some calls usually take a little longer than others. We have another caller from 678, so you must be from Atlanta, Georgia?
Yes, both.
Yes, that's right. Okay, and what is your first name, please?
Regina.
What's really funny is Spirit was showing me Georgia, that your name is Georgia, maybe because it sounds like Regina, I don't know. And it's Regina.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Okay, Regina, what can I do for you?
Could I get any guidance on career or love, anything that can, any of those stronger use right now?
Which one would you prefer to know about?
Career.
Career? Okay, just give me a moment. Changes up ahead. Watch out for the waves. This is what they're saying to you. They're saying changes up ahead and watch out for the waves. What I'm feeling about this is, yes, I'm just shuffling cards if you hear that, but what they're saying for you right now is there's going to be lots of change up ahead, but look out for the waves that not try and knock you back down. Just get yourself back up. This is what they're referring to. If you're planning on taking some courses, if you're planning on doing something else, they're asking you to just basically ride the waves and watch out for the waves. One of the things that they're also saying through the cards is changing your mind. That it's you're either always changing your mind or constantly changing your mind, or you can't make up your mind, but they're asking you to maybe start making up your mind as to what it is that you would like to do. Does that make sense?
I don't know, because I like right now I'm looking for work, and I've been on interviews. I had one this past Tuesday. So I feel like I'm getting more of a pickup for now for career opportunities, maybe because I'm having the interviews coming back to back to back.
Maybe, if let's say, for instance, you go for 3 interviews and you don't get any of those jobs, you might start changing your mind. You might just start change your mind, and you might say, well, maybe it's time I just move into a different career. Maybe it's time that I make the change because I need to. Obviously, this is not working out for me, so you need to add something else. But this is just what they show me.
Okay. So, do you see anything coming in, like any of
job?
Those? Yes.
Job-wise, they're making me feel that they're making me feel, now I don't know about Georgia in Atlanta, but do you guys have a lot of businesses that are in houses, like in somebody's home, for instance? Like they're actual houses, but it's actually a business that's running out of there? Because they're making me feel that you're going to be working out of like a house, but it's a business that's run out of there. I don't know.
There's some businesses like that. It's just different branches of work. That can be insurance, that can be attorney, that can be anything. So we do have those here.
So I just feel what they're showing me is where you're going to be working is it's a house, but it's a business run out of this. It's not where somebody sleeps or lives. It's not their home. It's a business, but it's a house. They've turned this house, or they bought this house as a business, as a commercial piece of property. This is where, and I was going to say to you, I do feel you in an office environment. So whether you're sitting at your own desk as a clerk or something, but I do see you typing away. So it's almost like you're typing up files or typing up something or other, that this is what they show me. They're also showing me good money. You're going to be making good money. So one of these jobs, either that you've applied for or that is going to be, they keep showing me April. So I don't know if something's going to happen in April, or that's when you find this job is in April. You might find something now, but then ironically enough, something comes up in April again for you. But they're showing me good money. You're going to be making good money at this job, or you'll be happy with it. Or maybe right now you're scarce of money. There's not enough money right now.
Right.
But this job is going to pay you well. It's going to help you with your bills, they're saying. I don't feel that there's a home that do you own a home? They're showing me that you're renting a home. Is that true?
No, I own a home.
Okay. So whether you own a home or rent a home, I don't know why, but they're making me feel a rental of a home. So again, maybe it's just their way, like how they play charades with me. Maybe it's just their way of showing me the business where you're going to be working is a commercial home that they rent. Do you know what I mean? The rental of a home. Yeah, it could be that this is what they're referring to. So I keep feeling that, yes, in like home.
Oh, I just thought about when you said home, because I had an interview, I would say 2 weeks ago, and it's a position that you can work from home. And I will be on a computer, but it's working with a healthcare insurance company. I forgot about that one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so
you kept saying home and working from home, and
yeah.
I'm like, maybe that's the work from home, because it's attempt to hire.
Yeah, and this would make sense to me. It would make sense to me because, again, the way they show me things is like a game of charades, right? So they show me this,
yes.
right? So
Right.
maybe this is what they're showing is maybe it's that position that you're going to be getting. And yes, they show me you typing and typing and typing and typing and typing. And you have your own office, so you'll have your own home-based office. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if that's what this is about.
Exactly, because it like dawned on me. I'm like, oh, about the interview I had 2 weeks ago, and like I said, it was through a staffing agency. And I did a face-to-face. I did a phone interview and everything. I'm just, I've been calling back and checking with the recruiter and see if they made up their mind. So hopefully they will get in contact with me and let me know what to start, because I know I have to do training as well. On the computer.
Let me. I want to pull another card here for you.
Okay.
And they're showing memories. I don't know who this is. I don't know if it's your grandfather. Oh, and they're also saying healthcare change. So whether it's their sign of showing you health care, okay? Whether they're showing health care, that you're going to be in health care, but they're asking you, Regina, is to keep the faith.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Keep the faith.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and have courage. Just make sure that you always get what it is that you want and what you strive for.
Yes, it definitely.
You keep fighting for what you want, and it will happen for you, but you have to keep the faith and have the courage to do it.
Okay. Well, all right then. Well, that's definitely good news. So something good is coming for me finally.
Finally.
In that area.
Yes,
it's been a long road. Right? Yes, it's been a long road.
And you know what? It's been a long road for a lot of us, and I feel that 2017, and I say this over and over again, I don't know if this is the first time that you've listened to my show, but I keep saying that there's this huge surge that is happening. Something is going to just blow up for people in a good, positive way.
Yes, that definitely makes sense. And like with that job, and also with the job, I'll go out at times, to visit clients, but I meant to tell you that while we were talking about that. But most of my work is from home.
I'm sorry, say that last part again.
I was going to say, when we was talking about the job, the interview that I had, even though I work from home, but I do go out and commute to clients' home, but most of the work would be at home.
Okay, so that makes total sense to me.
Okay.
It could also be because you said it's healthcare insurance. So did you say you will be traveling to people's homes, like not patients, but customers?
Yes.
Okay.
Clients, yes.
So that makes total sense, because if this is showing this home, you're going to be working out of a home. Well, you'll be working from your own home, and you'll be working going from the home, people's homes. So there is a good possibility, but I don't know. Maybe it's and they showed me the number 6, and they showed me April. Now I can't remember which one was which. Which one did I say they were showing me for the job? Was it June or April? Do you remember?
April.
Okay. So that could also be 4, maybe in 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. I don't know. But just know that. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes.
You're welcome. I'm going to give you just a short reading. You wanted to know about love and romance. Is that true?
Okay. Yes, please.
I'm not going to take another caller now, but just give me a moment, because there's only a couple minutes remaining. So I will do this for you. So you were meant to hear this.
Wow, that's a good thing.
Just give me a moment here. Oh boy, are my ears ever popping. It's all spirit.
Wow.
One of the things they're saying to you is time for a nap, time to rest from relationships. If it's something that maybe you've been resting too long and now it's your time, and I don't know if you've been resting too long from relationships and now is the time for you, or if they're asking you to rest from relationships. They're also, I just got the TikTok card, so it's like you feel like it's your clock is ticking.
Okay. Okay. Well, actually, I've been separated and divorced. Separated for 3 years and divorced 2 years coming up next month. So
go ahead.
And I was just so it's coming up 2 years. So I really just been working on me, like just working on what I want in a relationship in a man.
Perfect.
And what I would put up with him. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and that's perfect, and that's great. And I felt that as well. But when this card came up, the TikTok, it's a number 30, and I was going to say to you, funny. I was going to say, does the number 30 or 3 mean anything to me? And then you said to me, well, it's been 3 years since what? Since you've been divorced, right? So this is definitely what they're referring to is your timing. So you've been split up already for 3 years or divorced or what have you. So now it's just, and the last card that I got was clean it up. So just clean out the old crap so you can make room for the tribe, for the new stuff.
Yes, definitely. You were so right on that. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I'm learning from what my past relationship, and I don't want to bring that in the new one, and I don't want to just scare somebody off of what happened in the past that burnt me or hurt me, and I healed from that. So, and I know I needed that.
Now, do you have children? Do you have one child?
Two.
Okay. Well, actually, it would make sense because there's 2 on here. This card that I have, the tribe, is showing me a giraffe, an adult giraffe kissing a baby giraffe, and then there's the big cockatoo on the side just watching, and there's like a teepee made out of straw or hay which has a face on it, and there's all these beautiful birds flying around this, and it makes me feel that you're the mother with your children, and you're going to be the tribe in the next relationship that you're in. But right now, this is your tribe, is you and your children.
Right. Exactly.
Definitely. Yeah. So, well, listen, I know, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that is. That's definitely is, because that's harmony coming in whenever the guy he will accept me and my children, like his own. So, and if he has children, I accept his too. Right. Yes,
and that's what I was going to say was maybe he's going to have a tribe as well where you both, have a blended family. That's like my husband and I. We have a big blended family, and this is our tribe. So what they're showing is you're going to have this big, beautiful tribe with the man that you're meant to be with. More love, happiness. You're going to have so many blessings with this man. You're going to have a very blessed relationship. This man is going to be just a wonderful man to you, and exactly what you and your little tribe need.
Wow, that is beautiful.
I can't wait for that to happen for you.
Me too. Me too. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. That's going to be so exciting.
Yes, it is. Look out for the number 8 or the month of August. Okay, I feel this card is a number 8. So or 2018. I know that we want things. This sounds so exciting, like a beautiful love story that you want it right now. But they're saying the number 8 or 2018. It could be 8 months. It could be the month of August, or it could be 2008.
Okay, that's okay. It's worth the wait. It's okay. Yeah.
That's right.
It's okay.
Because you are working on you, and you're going to be pure for when you meet the love of your life, your soul partner that you're meant to be with.
Wow. Oh, I can't wait for that.
I know. And don't worry about, they're saying don't worry about the forks in the road. Just keep on plowing away, and they show the number 13. This is the card number 13.
Wow. Okay. I definitely will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Those are my messages. Oh, thank you. Those are my, well, not my messages, but they're messages from Spirit. I'm the middleman. I'm the messenger.
Right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Please follow me on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, go to the Butterfly Medium or check out my Facebook page at thebutterflymedium.com, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Regina. Take care, honey, and good luck with that, okay? I hope you get that job. It sounds exciting.
Yes, it does, and I will let you know. Thank you so much.
You know what? If you really want that, manifest it for yourself.
Yes.
Make it happen.
I will.
I'm very interested. I'm the candidate you need. I can start tomorrow.
Exactly, because I was going to call them today, actually.
Yes.
Good. I was going to call them today, call the recruiter, yes. I'll definitely
Perfect. Let me know the outcome, okay?
I sure will. Thank you so much.
All right. You take care. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, guys, another wonderful show, the Butterfly Medium Show. Thank you to all the listeners. And again, I took 3 calls. An hour goes by so quick, especially when one reading is a longer reading than I should be actually giving. But I just feel that whenever Spirit's in here in the house, I cannot let Spirit go. If they need to relay those messages, they need to relay those messages. Anyway, thank you to all the listeners today for following me and for listening to my show. What a beautiful show it was. Again, if you haven't checked out my Facebook page, please do so at www.thebutterflymedium.com. And every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, please listen to my show, the Butterfly Medium Show at 713-955-0594 is the call-in number. And once again, thank you to Tiffany Whitesage, who is our beautiful producer with the Goldilocks production. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful day.
Why does getting to the airport have to be such a dilemma? The driving, parking, finagling a ride. Well, if you take Uber, it doesn't. It's easy. Just install the Uber app. Enter your destination, confirm your location, and within minutes, a car will pick you up. Whether you're catching the red eye or taking off at the crack of dawn, you can request a ride 24/7. So avoid the hassle. Install the Uber app now and take your first ride today. Uber, the better way to get there. Why does getting to the airport have to be such a dilemma? The driving, parking, finagling a ride. Well, if you take Uber, it doesn't. It's easy. Just install the Uber app. Enter your destination, confirm your location, and within minutes, a car will pick you up. Whether you're catching the red eye or taking off at the crack of dawn, you can request a ride 24/7. So avoid the hassle. Install the Uber app now and take your first ride today. Uber, the better way to get there.